Hello everyone, Mike Rempel from Another Set of Eyes with today's Excel Bytes blog post. Today we're going to figure out how to find the last day of a future month. Let's say, for example, you want to establish billing due dates and they're the last day of the following month is going to be the due date of an invoice. Let's figure out how Excel can help us to do that. Here we go. So here's our scenario here. We have invoice dates and we want the due date to be the last day of the next month. So in this case, on November 14th, we want the due date to be December 31st of 2014. If the invoice date was August 12th, we'd want the due date to be September 30th of that same year. So let's see how we're going to do it. We're going to use the date function with the year and month function to accomplish this. So I'm going to type in equals date, and you can see it returns the number that represents the date in Microsoft's date time code. I'll hit tab, and it's going to ask for the year, month, and day. So our year is going to be year, which returns the year of a date, and our date is going to be the invoice date. The month is going to be using the month function, which returns the month of a date. And that serial number, again, is going to be the same one. Now, I don't want to return the same month. In fact, I don't even want to return the next month. I want to return the month that is 2 months out from the invoice date. So I'm going to hit +2, and you'll understand why in a second. And what's the day of the month I want? I want the 1st. I'm going to close that parentheses, and then I'm going to subtract 1. So if we look at this formula, we're getting the year from the invoice date, the month from the invoice date, and adding 2 to it. And then the day is the first day. So we're taking the first day of 2 months out, and then we're subtracting 1 day, which means it's going to be the last day of the next month. So I'll hit enter, and you can see that November 14th as an invoice date will return a due date of December 31st, which is the last day of the next month. It'll even cross over years. So if I put in 12, 11, 14, you can see Excel will calculate that to be 1/31 of 2015. Let's say I have an invoice of 1/15/15. That's going to give me February 28th. If I had the invoice date of the 16th, notice it's figured out the leap year and it's going to give me the 29th, because again, it's going to the first or 2 months following and then subtracting 1 day to get me to the last day of the next month. And there you have it. I hope you like what you see. If you do like what you see here, please take a minute to share this post on your favorite social network. I can be found on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I hope you enjoy this. If you'd like to see more, please feel free to stop by my website, excel-bytes.com, and I hope you subscribe. So have a great day and happy excelling.